It doesn't matter who you ask. Almost everyone agrees that the toughest year of high school is 11th grade. Think about it. It's the final year before sending out those college applications. And for me at least, it felt like everything mattered. Every extracurricular, every course, every single grade. In fact, if there was one thing I really didn't enjoy that year, it was having to study for hours on end, night after night. That wasn't just me. Many of my peers felt the same exact way. Looking back, part of that pressure came from the challenging courses I chose myself. But the other part came from something bigger. The expectation that exhaustion is normal, that it's necessary to succeed. And that's where the problem begins. Here's the thing, hard work is valuable. I bet $100, maybe more, that everyone here believes that, right? Putting in the effort day in and day out, that consistency leads to amazing results. But somewhere along the way, we started confusing being exhausted with being dedicated. That's an issue. Because the more and more we push ourselves, we eventually reach a point where effort comes at the cost of our mental and physical well-being. In 2018, the World Health Organization officially recognized that point to be known as burnout. Now, to my parents' great disappointment, I'm still unemployed. However, I'm sure many of you can think back to moments in your careers when responsibilities suddenly felt overwhelming. During those times, you were probably told to step back and take a break, which is great advice, but taking time off doesn't always solve the problem. Let me ask you this. When people feel burned out, is the problem really personal, or is it cultural? In order to explore that question today, I'd like to apply Rotary's 4-way test. First, is it the truth? It's easy to say that burnout is an individual problem. This is your job. This is your responsibility. If you can't handle it, that's on you. This is essentially what my dad was told when he raised concerns about the unrealistic expectations at work. Instead of acknowledging burnout, his employer dismissed it entirely. Yet, studies show that well over half of working Americans experience burnout. When millions share the same experience, it stops being a personal weakness. The truth is, in today's culture, exhaustion has become an accepted part of everyday life. Third, will it build goodwill and better friendships? Second, is it fair to all concerned? It's certainly not fair for workers to be pushed beyond their limits. The Mayo Clinic links burnout to feeling distressed and an increased risk of serious illness. Surprising part? Burnout isn't fair to employers either. When people are constantly fatigued, they make more mistakes. Creativity declines and output may suffer. A system built on overwork ultimately weakens everyone within it. Third, will it build goodwill and better friendships? When success is measured by non-stop productivity, competition replaces connection. To illustrate this, I would like you all to meet my coworker, Bobby. Bobby over here He recently became Employee of the Month by sending and answering emails at midnight. And me? I'm wondering, maybe I should stay online up until 1. Soon, we're no longer supporting one another. We're comparing who slept less. In order for goodwill to actually grow, expectations must be sustainable. When success includes balance, people collaborate more, relationships strengthen, and who knows, maybe Bobby and I could even become friends. Thank you, Bobby. You can go now. And finally, will it be beneficial to all concerned? Well over a century ago, long before burnout had a name, there was a young attorney in Chicago who noticed that rapid industrial growth was leaving the business culture increasingly competitive and at the same time isolating. So he created a space where professionals could form friendships and pursue success without losing human connection. That attorney's name was Paul Harris. And the organization he founded was Rotary International. Rotary began with a simple idea. Instead of exhausting us, success should strengthen us, strengthen people and communities. Today, burnout culture challenges us to rediscover that same balance, to not abandon ambition, but to guide it with truth, fairness, goodwill, and benefit for all. Thank you.